Welcome, everyone, to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Golden State Warriors. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now, Golden State's starting five. We've got Lister. Ellie is out there with Mullen. Then it's Richmond. And it's Hardaway in at the point.
Tim Hardaway.
Plenty. Of daylight on that shot.
For three.
Hardaway has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Warriors.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Richmond outside. Ellie kicks to Mullen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. And it's going to be two free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Chris Mullen.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Two.
The free throw drops for Curry. And he can't hit the second. Richmond outside. Ellie passes to Mullen. And Barnes comes to help. Golden State moving the ball around. Lister. Off target with his three.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And here is Hardaway. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. It's stolen by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. It's stolen by Mullen.
Blocking foul called. Klay Thompson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Hardaway kicks to Mullen. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And he gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Lister with the screen on Thompson. Hardaway passes to Lister. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Curry. From deep three-point range. The shot will not go. Good D by Hardaway.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
No good from Ellie. The Warriors trail. Takes a three. Another miss by Curry.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Barnes against Hardaway. Great D that time from Green.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
1:49 left here in the opening quarter. Mullen for three. The Warriors pull it in.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Curry attacking. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry. Hardaway passes to Lister. Back to Hardaway. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. Hardaway has got 7 points in the game.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. Hill, he's checked in for Lister. Tolbert comes in for Mullen. Higgins, he's checked in for Ellie. And it's Marciulionis in for Hardaway. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. Fires the 3. And the shot is good. Marciulionis kicks to Hill. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Barbosa. Got a hand on it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The foul called on Festus Ezeli.
That's his first personal foul.
Inside. Here's Richmond. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Richmond's got his first points of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pick up by Hill. Passes to Tolbert. Good. The assist goes to Hill. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early. And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Marciulionis passes to Tolbert. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Barbosa. It's a Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Marciulionis is out there with Richmond. Then there's Hill. Then it's Tolbert. And it's Higgins at the 3 spot. Here's Hill. Curry with the defensive effort.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that. You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Marciulionis kicks to Hill. Richmond no good. Warriors leading by 5. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Stephen Curry. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Marciulionis kicks to Richmond. And the layup's good off the glass. Richmond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And here's Barnes for 3. Can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it. Thompson against Marciulionis. To the paint. Tolbert lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, 5 points in the game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Pick up by Hill. Lets it go with the three. Rebound Bogut. Curry with it. He has 6. He dishes it to Green. Back to Curry. He kicks it to Bogut. Here's Barnes. Thompson right side. Richmond with the steal. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Brandon Rush, who's checked in for Green. And Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry. And the Warriors also making a change. Hardaway's checked in. Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Mullins checked in for Golden State. Pass to Marciulionis. Out to Hardaway. Outside Mullen. Marciulionis passes to Higgins. Pick up by Hill. Mullen kicks to Hill. Hardaway for 3.
Tim Hardaway.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hardaway has got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. Rush dishes to Ezeli. And here's Barnes for 3. And that one's good. Barnes has got 5 now.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Kicks it out to Mullen. And another 3 for Golden State.
For 3.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark. McKeskey's checked in for Golden State. Ellie comes in for Higgins. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. No good from Ellie. Warriors trailed by 3. Livingston passes to Rush. Puts up a 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's McKeskey. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Ellie. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Personal foul. Tim Hardaway. First personal foul, team second.
Barbosa against Marciulionis. Green inside the three-point line. And he hits the jump shot. Green's got 5 now. Pass to Ellie. Rush with the steal. Deflects the pass. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Tim Hardaway. He's really been playing well.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Tim Hardaway. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center, filling out the middle. The Warriors shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
That free throw good from Thompson. Some changes for Golden State. Lister comes in for McKeskey, and it's Richmond in for Marciulionis. And so Thompson nails both of them.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And here's Golden State. Lister with a screen on Thompson. Hardaway passes to Lister. Mullen against Green. Fade away. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Now here is Hardaway. 10 points for him. To the paint. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. And the dunk by Barnes.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
The Warriors leading. Hardaway kicks to Richmond. Here's Mullen. Draymond Green with the rebound.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
And that one's good, Barnes. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry dishes to Green. The rebound by Mullen. Green's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Outside Mullen. No good with the triple.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Thompson. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Thompson's got 10.
And really the transition defense starting to let them down.
The last 4 buckets they've surrendered have come in transition. At some point, you got to make an adjustment.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Ian Clark's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Golden State also making some changes. McKeskey's checked in for Lister. Higgins comes in for Ellie. And it's Marciulionis in for Hardaway.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Richmond. Mullen passes to Richmond. Back to Mullen. And another three for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
It's Richmond on the wing. Got that one up quick. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Again, Golden State.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Warriors trailed by 3. The 3. And Maurice Speights the bucket on the assist by Clark. Speights has got 7 points.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
To the inside. Iguodala with the steal. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. So it's the Warriors now. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Higgins. Richmond is out there with Marciulionis. Then it's McKeskey. And it's Tolbert in at the power forward. Richmond's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. And that one's good.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's good from Richmond. And so Richmond nails both of them. The Warriors trailing. The dish out to Green. Here's Marciulionis. To the right side. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
It's Curry outside. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. Now the feed to Richmond. Trains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
The pass to Tolbert. It's tipped. Rush from outside. Offensive rebound. Dishes it to Thompson. The tray. No good. Richmond with the defensive effort.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
And Rush kicks to Curry. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. Timeout called the Warriors. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Brandon Rush. Here's Curry. Mitch Richmond picking up that last basket. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Mullen. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Yeah, and you can't allow, if you're the opponent, to have that guy continue to beat you in that manner on the backboard. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Back to Hardaway. Pick up by Hill. Hardaway dishes to Hill. Outside, Mullen. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 7. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Mullen with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Green, he's checked in for Maurice Spates. Wasted no time on that one. And the Warriors lead by 9. It's Curry outside. And he gets the bucket.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
To the inside. Hill. Here's Hardaway. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Richmond outside. Kicks to Hill. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 7. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's Green missing.
Sean Livingston.
Richmond outside. Back to Hardaway. Outside for Richmond. so we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here.